Okay, hey you guys, this is the Lately Crew coming to you from the ATL. I have been driving Uber now for about 5 weeks. I have learned a lot of things, a lot of ins and outs about doing Uber. Um, it has its ups and its downs. The pay is not really that great, like everybody is making it out to be. If you're doing 40 hours a week Uber, and you're getting like 1,500 a week pay period, you're probably sitting in the car literally all day in order to get that. I have learned that. um my first pay was like maybe 148 or 158, somewhere around there. I did probably about 13 hours total, maybe a little bit more, give or take rather. um I have found a lot of customers that really appreciate Uber. Sometimes if you get a 4 star, I noticed that if you get a 4 star, that will take your ratings down a lot. Sometimes they don't rate you at all. That will also take your ratings down a lot. For the most part, I get a lot of 5 stars, but then I get a lot of customers that will not rate you at all. So therefore, your ratings will drop. Uber will then send you a message saying, hey, your ratings are not high enough. You need to get your ratings up. It seems like it's a lot of complaints about absolutely nothing. In my mind, I feel like I'm doing everything right. And I try to make conversations with the customer. I try to talk to the customers. No, I don't do the extra stuff like supply water and, you know, give them things, candy. I don't do all of that, because in reality, you're coming straight from home. I'm picking you up. Most of the customers are coming straight from home or either work. I'm not spending my gas to drive to go get you, and then also my money to give you water when you're coming out of your home anyway. Like, why would I even do that? So that's dumb. And I'm not giving you candy either. You should already have candy or snacks on you anyway. So, um, just a little side note. But I do have tissue in the car in case you want to blow your nose, or you got a cough or sneeze, because I hate germs. I'm a germaphobe. Don't sneeze or cough or anything on me. There's some tissue in the back. Get your tissue. I do have air. You can have the air blowing on you. I always ask my customers, would you prefer your windows down or would you prefer the air on? I know how I am. Sometimes I would prefer fresh air. And then I know how some women customers, they have their hair done. They don't want their hair blowing around. They don't want their hair messing up. So they would rather have the air on. I know I'm blabbing a lot. I'm going to try to make this really fast, as fast as I can. Some customers just they make it seem like you are supposed to do this. Like, this is your duty to service them. I have had customers get in my vehicle and literally have said, take me here, take me there, and did multiple stops, multiple transactions in one drive, and demanded me to do this, and didn't say please, didn't say thank you. I was still very nice. I'm a very blunt person, so it took a lot of me not to say anything, because I was trying to be very professional. I was also thinking about, this is my job, I have to do this. And but at the same time, I was also thinking, my car is an extension of my home. So just like I invite people in my home, I expect them to speak. If I'm inviting you into my home, I also expect you to speak and be courteous when I invite you into my car as well. So for the people that is looking at this video, that are Uber passengers, take note on that as well. For the most part, you guys are really nice and really sweet. For the most part, I just got a few people that was really rude. Overall, I'm not doing a lot to bring in a lot of money, so it can be tiresome. I am putting a lot of wear and tear on my car. 3 weeks ago, I had an oil change. It was $90 because I have a foreign car, and I'm due for an oil change already. So already I put over 700 miles on my vehicle, and that's not including like the regular maintenance. So we're just talking about a typical oil change for my vehicle is going to be $90 off the rip, off top. What I don't like about Uber is the fact that you have to drive there, burn your gas. Sometimes you're driving like 10-15 minutes away. Well, I am in the area where I live. I'm driving like 10-15 minutes away to get the closest Uber customer. And then, of course, once they get in the car, your fare starts then. But I hate that Uber takes out fees for every single transaction. So when you drop them off, you still have to drive back to the town you came from. So you're not getting compensated for that. You're burning even more gas. So I say, like, if you're driving and you go pick up a customer and their fare might be $10. Out of that $10, you might get $6. You're not calculating the gas that you burnt to go get them, and you're not calculating the gas that it takes for you to get back to your destination. So out of that $6, you're probably going to make at least $4. So Uber charged them 10. You get 6, let's just say. You really realistically made 4 because you're going to burn at least $2 in gas. So that's pretty much how it works for the people who are interested in doing Uber. It is great if you want pocket money or a side little hustle. It's great for that, but I can't see myself doing it full time or being dedicated because it gets quite boring. Sometimes it's dry spots where you just literally sitting in the car all day. By it being summertime, it's really hot. You have to constantly keep running your air conditioner, which is burning more gas. So you're just pretty much sitting for at least maybe 20 to 30 minutes. Well, I am at least waiting for your next ping. Once that ping comes, which is your customer, by the way, then you start driving. But meanwhile, you just burnt all that gas because you're hot and you're waiting for that next customer to come. Another thing is, if you want to get a surge or go to the surge areas, I have to personally drive to that surge area, which is mad traffic. I hate getting stuck in traffic. I hate being in traffic. So I'm going to be sitting in traffic for a good hour and a half maybe, just to get to the surge area. By the time I get to the surge area, most of the people that's in the surge area are probably going maybe a block or two, maybe 3 or 4 miles, maybe, because they live in that area. You're not really making that much money for you to sit there and burn that gas. And then not only that, Uber is going to take out the fees on that as well. So leave that alone, please. So the surge areas, it varies. If you're already in that area, I would recommend to do it, to shoot for it, go for it. Oh, another thing I want to talk about. I tried to retroactively get my bonus, my sign-on bonus, because when I signed up for Uber, I did not have a referral code. Okay, this is very important that you have a referral code. That way you can get your bonus. If you do not have a sign-in code, try to get one. Try to request one from someone before you actually sign up to drive. I repeat, try to request a referral bonus from someone you know, or someone that has driven for Uber before or is driving for Uber or something. My referral bonus code, is Siobhan, SHAVONL, as in lately, 37, UE as in Edward. So I'm not even going to put that in the description because I just gave it to you. Okay? You can use that. I don't care. But anyhow, what happened was, I believe the rideshare guy, which subscribe to him, he really has good videos. Great guy. Awesome videos. Awesome tips. The rideshare guy tried to use his referral code. Okay? Retroactively tried to use it, right? Uber denied it. Okay? Now, mind you, you can use it within 15 days, before your 15 days is up. So basically, if you sign up, you have within 15 days to use your sign-in referral code, or else you don't get the bonus. Uber kept saying, no, we don't see a bonus. You signed your own self up, so therefore your only bonus is free rides from Uber. Well, why in the world would I need free rides from Uber? Well, that's because I had downloaded the Rider app, the Uber Rider app. And once I downloaded the Rider app, I guess it read my email once I did the Uber driver. And so it seen that, and it basically said, oh, so the Uber rider is referring you, so that's yourself. So you get 25 free rides from Uber. So it basically told me I get 25 free rides. I kept telling them I don't need 25 free rides because I am the driver, okay? I don't need the rides. So after so many disputes, so many emails, because you don't talk to a live person, fortunately, that is, they have an Uber office here in Atlanta, okay? I even went to the office. They did not help. They kept saying, well, you get free rides, and that's it. That's all we could give you is the free rides. So that was that. I left the office very disappointed, so I kept sending emails to the support team over and over again, emails to the support team. The final email that I got back from the support team, mind you, I kept getting different answers from them. Most of the answers were saying, sorry, it's too late. We don't see that you get a sign-in bonus. You will not get a sign-in bonus. Your sign-in bonus is 25 free rides. Finally, they said, we'll give you $25 sign-in bonus. Now, when I was signing up, and I was trying to basically use a fake dummy name and email as an Uber driver, and I used the rideshare guy's code, it basically said that my sign-in bonus would be $500. But once it recognized who I was, because in order for me to get that and obtain that $500, you have to put your information in there. You know, your ID, your driver's license, your registration. You have to go through the schematics of everything. So once I started putting that information in there, it realized who I was, and it said, oh, nope, you're already signed in as a driver. You're not eligible for this bonus. So what happened was they just gave me $25. I just took $25. No more argument for me. I'm done talking about it. I was over it. So guys, if you want that sign-in bonus, please get a referral code before you sign up to be a driver. Uber is very, very fast to make you a driver because they need drivers really, really bad. So they're really quick to make you a driver without acknowledging the fact that you don't have a sign-in code or a referral code, okay? So now, mind you, once you give them a code, you'll get the bonus, and plus the person that gives you that code will get a bonus as well, okay? So you get a bonus, so it's a win-win for both you guys. So overall, long story short, I do Uber because I need to make ends meet for right now. I'm a single mom, newly divorced, and I have 2 kids that's going to be starting school really soon. They're both in charter schools. They have uniforms. They have things that they have to have, like mandatory. And for people that have things that they absolutely have to get or need or have to take care of, is excellent for stuff like that. Like, they pay every week, on time, all the time. They even have an app where you can request an Uber. I forgot what it's called, but I'm going to just say Uber card, where you could get your cash instantly. So every time you make a drive or do a ride, you get your money on that card instantly. I actually just signed up for that today because I don't want to wait a week to get my payment. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please keep it positive. Anything negative, I really don't like negativity. I don't do well with that. I like ball up in a fetal position and cry myself to sleep. So it really doesn't work with me. But subscribe to the Lately Grew channel. Hit me up with your thoughts. If you have any suggestions for me for Uber to be better, that would be great. I also, by the way, signed up for Lyft, so I would love to hear stories on Lyft. I have been doing a little bit research on it and looking at YouTube videos on Lyft. So but here in the Metro Atlanta area, a lot of customers do not use Lyft. they use Uber instead of Lyft, or they prefer Uber over Lyft because Uber is more popular, even though Uber takes out more fees. So, bye, you guys. Subscribe down below. There's my link. Hit me up. Hope you enjoy this information that I sent you. All right.